Hi guys, Roman from Urban Treats here. In celebration of last week's International Chocolate Day, we have prepared a triple chocolate cake as today's recipe. And in this one, we are going to show you how to make a layer of delicious brownie, a layer of milk chocolate, and a layer of white chocolate cake. And we're also going to prepare triple chocolate buttercream. Christina is going to prepare the sponges and the buttercream, and I will see you back for the icing. Let's get started. We're going to start by combining our dry ingredients. We'll start with the flour, and then we'll add the sugar. And don't forget, as always, the ingredients are in the description, and there's also a link to a printable version of this recipe. Next, we're going to add our baking powder and our salt, and then we're going to give it a quick whisk before we start adding our wet ingredients. With the dry ingredients well combined, we can now add our vegetable oil and then our buttermilk. You can now turn your mixer up to a medium-high speed. Let everything cream, and then we add in our eggs. Now that our base batter is ready, it's time to add the individual chocolate flavors. And for this, we microwave the white chocolate and the milk chocolate, and then we let it cool down to room temperature and quickly stir it into our batter. And we then place it into our baking form and bake it at 175 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. Now our dark layer is a little bit different. I want to make it more like a brownie recipe, so we can still use the same base batter, but instead of chocolate we're going to add cocoa. We're going to sift that in. We're then going to stir that in until it's well combined, and then we're adding a shot of espresso and half a cup of hot water. This will give us a really rich chocolate flavor. So while our cake is baking, we are going to prepare the buttercream, and for that we're going to first cream our butter. Make sure it's at room temperature, and then we're adding in our powdered sugar. Beat that at a medium-high speed until it's doubled in size and it's more fluffy, and then add in your molten chocolate flavor. You're going to have to repeat this 3 separate times with each type of chocolate. And now your triple chocolate buttercream is ready. Our triple chocolate layers are ready, and so is our triple chocolate buttercream. And we're going to assemble this now, and then we are going to add a crumb coat before we put the final icing on our cake. So let's get started. We are going to start with our white chocolate base. Let's center this one, and on that we're going to add our dark chocolate cream. We're going to use about half of it because we want to use the rest for the decoration. Give it a nice spread. There we go. We use our bench scraper to straighten it out. Make it as even as possible. So then we're going to set our milk chocolate layer on top of that. Nice and centered. And on that we're going to add half of our milk chocolate buttercream. And now our final layer of brownie. Yummy. Here we go. And on our brownie layer, we are going to add also the top coat, which is our white chocolate buttercream. And because we're not going for a perfect finish, we are going more for a nice texture. It doesn't really matter if the cake isn't perfectly straight. And also when you make chocolate buttercream, sometimes you will get some chocolate chunks. So don't worry about it all, because in our icing finish, we're going to try and get a nice texture that will cover all the imperfections. So now we'll add our crumb coat, and we're going to go in the same order as we applied our cream. And we only want to go really light. We just want to lock all the crumbs into the cream so that they don't blend into our final finish. Okay, our layers are done, our crumb coat is done. We'll put this in the fridge. We will let the buttercream settle so that we can then apply our final icing. I'll see you back in a second. Our icing has settled and we are ready to apply our decoration. And for that, I took the remaining buttercream, one color at a time of course, and I put it into a piping bag. And I used the biggest tip I had available, just a round tip, no design or anything. And the way we're going to do this, we are going to put little spots of cream here, as you can see. And then we pull them back like so. And then we apply the next one. We put it back. And I will just quickly finish this color, and then we'll do the next one. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave us a like or a comment. It would really help our small channel grow. As always, the ingredients are in the description, and there is also a link to the printable version of this recipe. We are back next Wednesday with more cooking or baking recipes, and if you want to see more videos like today's, check out the rest of our channel. Thank you for watching. Now let's give this cake a try. We need to get all 3 layers into one bite. Let's see if we can get that done. Delicious. See you next Wednesday.